today's English class at Edutin Academy. Have you ever needed to talk about something someone else said or did? Today, we're going to talk about what politicians have done or said in corrupted governments using verb patterns after reporting verbs. You'll need to be able to talk about what you consider politicians have done at any moment. Being able to cover this topic as an English speaker can show your abilities to interconnect ideas, talk about abstract topics, recount what people have done while referring to what they have said. Politics may be a touchy subject, but corruption is a social problem. But being able to talk about it, you can raise awareness and become a more well-educated participant in your community. Let's see the example, and while listening, try to answer the following question. What is the common opinion among the speakers?
So, in today's class we're going to listen to your opinion on corruption. We've talked about corruption in Latin America in our history class. But, what do you kids think overall?
I think it's terrible, Mr. Martinez, because many politicians offer to fix all our problems without even realizing that their promises are unrealistic. People agree to vote for politicians in exchange for money because they don't have any other way to put bread on the table. So, in the long run, they're choosing people that will continue keeping them hungry, and they'll continue falling for their corrupted tactics, because they don't have the right education nor food on the table.
Melanie is right. Plus, corrupted politicians don't allow other voices to be heard. They also overlook the massacre against social leaders. Especially because many social leaders warn us not to overlook the corruption of the state.
That's right, kids. Plus, in corrupted states, politicians admit taking money from the state's budgets without any real consequences to their actions.
Mr. Martinez, some other politicians have apologized for their crimes, even when they don't pay any jail time, as if that was enough.
What unnerves me the most is that people thank them for doing their job when all they have done is steal from us and accumulate power for themselves.
Before moving on to the explanation, let's answer the question. What is the common opinion among the speakers? A. They think some politicians are corrupted and some others are not. B. They consider that all politicians are good with people. C. They think that politicians only look for power and money. The answer is C. They think that politicians only look for power and money. So let's continue with the structure. When you wish to repeat what someone said in your own words, you use different verbs that can help you paraphrase or summarize. These verbs are usually used in specific patterns. They go with to, with, or without an object. With no object: agree, offer, refuse, threaten. Plus object: advise, ask, convince, invite, remind, warn. For example, many politicians offer to fix all our problems without even realizing that their promises are unrealistic. People agreed to vote for politicians in exchange for money because they don't have any other way to put bread on the table. Many social leaders warn us not to overlook the corruption of the state. On the other hand, there are some verbs that take the ing form with or without a preposition. With no preposition: admit, consider, deny. With preposition: apologize for, complain about, insist on. With object and with preposition: accuse someone of, blame someone for, thank someone for. For example, in corrupted states, politicians admit taking money from the state's budget without any real consequences to their actions. Some other politicians have apologized for their crimes even when they don't pay any jail time, as if that was enough. What unnerves me the most is that people thank them for doing their job when all they have done is steal from us and accumulate power for themselves. Now it's time to put into practice what you learned. Use our comment section to answer the following question. What do you think about the politicians' management in your country? Read your partner's opinions and interact with them by giving them comments. Thank you for your participation. See you next time.
¿Te ha gustado este video? Te invito a continuar tu aprendizaje ingresando a eduteam.com, donde encontrarás más de 6,000 cursos gratis y con certificado. Además, podrás interactuar con personas de todo el mundo. Ingresa ahora o descarga nuestra aplicación móvil.